Let's be real. Marketing your business and keeping up with AI tools shouldn't be this hard. That's why there's Lev AI, the all in one customer growth system built for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, small business owners, and many others. From the start, Lev AI learns your brand and voice. Need a post right now? My AI Social gives you platform ready content, comments, and DMs that sound just like you and speaks to your audience. Want your message everywhere? With My AI Video, you can create an AI twin that looks and sounds like you, or select an avatar to deliver your script in nearly any language. Need a website today? My Web spins up a branded site. Copy, images, SEO, ready in minutes. With My Network, add contacts by screenshot. Lev AI enhances each contact you add and creates a personality profile. Then suggests what to say next and tracks follow-ups. It also reminds you when to reach out. And with My Prospects, find new prospects, filter by location or role, and know exactly how to approach them. Not sure how to reply to a prospect? Help Me Reply keeps conversations moving and wins you more customers. With Lev AI, you show up, stay consistent, and grow without an expensive agency or a dozen tools. Ready to make AI marketing simple? Join as a member to use Lev AI for your business. Want to earn by sharing Lev AI? Become a partner. Get Lev AI.
All right, good evening, everybody. I'm going to share my screen here real fast so we can get started. 1 second. Awesome. Love that video that our team put together. Really, really excited for you all to share it with everybody. Everyone, we've got some amazing updates tonight. I'm going to move through the slides as quickly as I possibly can. If you're new, we want to make sure that you get to see the entire presentation. It's incredible what's going on in the company, everyone. 30,000 enrollments in 4 weeks. It's crazy. So for sure, there's some new people on tonight. I don't want to not show them the presentation and all the function of our products. So we'll move through that quickly so we can get to some updates here at the end. I don't know if you're like me. If you are, man, the time is now. We are so close to the finish line, everybody. I can feel it. I hope you can all feel it. I'll ask some people here at the end what it's like to get to the finish line and what we need to do between now and then. Everybody, the future's in your hands. AI is accessible. It's going to become more accessible to you here very, very shortly. We'll share updates at the end. Everyone, my name is Blake Schrader. I am the president of Lev AI. I've got 18 years of global commerce, social commerce experience. I've filled roles all over the world. I lived in Israel. I lived in Portugal. I lived in Brazil. Um, all in this entrepreneurial journey, helping people to get involved in businesses and succeed. We have an incredible tool to help every social networker, every entrepreneur, every sidepreneur, every solopreneur, every single small business, and it's about to be rolled out to the world. I've got a commitment to innovation and rapid growth in social commerce, and AI is for sure the future of that. I want you to know we've got the team on tonight, everybody. So help them out. They're here tonight. They're not here to listen to me. They're here to listen to you. The Q&A feature is enabled. So click the little button at the bottom of the screen there. You can submit all kinds of questions. I know last week we got a boatload of questions and they were answering them real time, everyone. So if you've got a question tonight as we go through some of the features, please hit that Q&A button, shoot them over a question. They're going to be responding to you in real time. We want you to leave tonight very, very clear about this business and exactly how to get started because we're starting and we're starting fast. It's coming up very shortly. We're going to share updates at the end of the call. I appreciate everyone so much who's sending me these little things I can see. I don't know if you can see them on your screen, but I can. It just fuels the energy, and thank you so much for sending them. I can't wait to meet you all in person. Keep it going tonight if you're hearing things that you happen to like. All right, everybody. The moment is upon us. Mr. Pichai, the CEO of Google, said AI is more profound than fire or electricity or anything we've done in the past. Think about that for a minute. That is a crazy statement from a very, very bright individual and a leader in this space. We are onto something very, very large, and we've carved out a perfect niche that we're going to play in here at Lev AI. Lev AI makes it simple for entrepreneurs to launch, market, and grow businesses without any expensive CMO, agency, no tech, complicated tech skills required. When we roll this product out, you'll see it's going to be simple. All of you are going to be using it the very, very same day we're going to hit the ground running. We solve a couple big problems in the space. No complex, costly, and fragmented marketing tools. If you're paying attention to AI at all right now, you know there's some amazing tools out there, and I know you all are. The problem is they're all fragmented and they don't work together really well. They don't talk together really, really well. So you've got to have like 20 subscriptions and each tool does its own little thing, but we're going to come with a platform of tools for you that's geared specifically for small business entrepreneurs, sidepreneurs, solopreneurs, affiliates, influencers. This tool is going to be so powerful. We're going to fix some of the big problems that have been staring us in the face for years, namely how to do real lead gen in our space and how to do real customer retention in our space, with a very, very clear guide on how to grow your audience, how to talk about your business, and how to grow it in the future, all powered by AI. You're going to start hearing about agentic AI. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. Incredibly powerful and built in to Lev AI's toolbox that you're going to have access to. The solution is Lev AI. Leverage AI makes building and maintaining a candidate and customer list far easier than it ever has been. I've asked you this question every single week we've been on here because it's near and dear to me. I've been all over the world talking to people, and inevitably somebody will come up to me and say, I ran out of people to talk to. What do I do? And I'm like, man, I wish I could spend about a week with you because that's what it would take. We're going to need to grow some skills and it's going to take a little bit of time. How many of you have had that experience? We're coming out with a tool. Lev AI has a tool that is going to help every single person, even a novice, even a beginner, understand more quickly and confidently. Confidence is a huge thing in our business, everybody. More confidently that they can grow a list, they can maintain a list, and using the tool, it can be fun. It's going to remove the barriers. Everybody in entrepreneurship, I'm going to tell you the biggest barrier, at least in my experience. If you agree, let me know that you agree. The biggest barrier in entrepreneurship or small business or getting out there and doing your own thing is fear. Fear stops everything 100% of the time. And our tool, Lev AI, helps remove that fear and helps you to move forward from your very first day. I can't wait to see it in action. I can't wait to see you put it in action. We're going to build consistent momentum with the tool. Everything you need accessible in one place. Here's what we're calling it. Last week, I asked everybody a favor. I'm going to renew the favor this week, everyone. We got to get dialed. We care about our message. We care about our image. We care about what people hear for the first time when they learn about Lev AI. Here's the toolbox: my AI social, my network, my web, my momentum, and my prospects. This is what we're calling the AI solutions that we're going to bring. And let's drill down into each of them and let you know a little bit about what they do. My AI social. Get unstuck and stay consistent. That's what it's all about. You don't know what to say? That's totally all right. Most people don't know what to say. Even after they've been in the business for a long time. Here's the crazy thing, everybody. They still don't know what to say. Lev AI is going to help you to make sure that you say the right thing. It's going to get to know you during the onboarding process. It's going to get to know your customers when you upload them, and I'll show you that in a second. And then it's going to ensure that you're saying the right thing and that you're engaging with your customer the right way. By the way, all of them are a little bit different. The system's going to prompt you. That's what we call a little bit of agentic AI. It's kind of taking it to the next level. And then you can post directly across all of your profiles after the AI solution has helped you to write the appropriate things about your business. By the way, whether it's Lev AI or another business that you're involved with, because you can build multiple profiles inside of Lev AI so that you can accurately promote multiple businesses at the same time. You want to have an online marketing business? Great, we can help you out. You want to be in the direct selling space? Great, we can help you out. I can't wait for everybody to see this tool. Okay, it has a built-in CRM. What does that mean? Customer relationship management. And here's the thing. Most people get caught in the trap, and this is a trap, everybody. And I probably have been stuck in it myself. If you've been stuck in this trap, I want to see you, no shame here, everybody. I want to see you tell me that you have been too. I just admitted it to you. Where I think too much about what I want and not enough about what my customer might want. That's one of the most amazing tools that Lev AI is going to bring, because as you do an onboarding of a customer, it's so simple. You can see the gal right there, and me right here. You're going to snap a picture of a social profile from your phone. It's going to upload it to the system, and it's going to build an entire profile for you in after you upload it. That's incredible. We should be finding out what our customers want and offering solutions to our customers that they want. Everybody, unfortunately, it's not about what you want. It's about what your customer wants and then delivering it up to him or her. Last week, I had Randy talk a little bit about this. This week, I've got Larry on here, and I know Larry's familiar with this at this point. I mean, look at this. I want everybody to pay attention. Look at here, the amazing profile analysis that gets spit back within like seconds after you've uploaded a contact. I mean, I could spend a couple hours putting this together for every one of my contacts, and I wouldn't still do as good of a job. Larry, talk a little bit about how this particular feature is going to help you in your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to be able to get the bullet points when it reaches out to people, when you've got a contact coming in, to be able to say, hey, they like travel, they like this, they like that. The technology alone is going to be able to sort through people, give you their hotspots, their bullet points, and just make your life easier, your build easier. So absolutely incredible. This is just one feature out of so many that we love.
Can't wait for everybody to try it out. It's pulled up mine right here. I've actually read through this to see how accurate it is. Stunning. Stunning, everybody, how accurate this is. It tells you what might be the best way to reach me in case you do get a hold of me. What might be the best way to talk to me? I'm very direct. It knows that about me. That is remarkable. If you the last thing you want to do is call me and then try to beat around the bush and spend 30 minutes talking before we get to the point. And it says it all right here. That's going to really help you talk to your customers at the end of the day. Okay, we've got a website builder built in to the solution. It's called MyWeb. Tell Lev AI about your business, go through a couple steps, and bang, you're going to have a website. I tried it out for myself to see how simple it is. I was able to put together a website in one evening. Now, everybody, look, let's not be mistaken. I've built large businesses on an enterprise level before. I've built business websites that have lots and lots of traffic going to them, millions of visitors a day. But I've never been the engineer behind building the website. I never ever could have dreamed that I could wake up and like do it myself. I had teams of people around me. This is incredible. I did it all by myself without anybody's help. And if I can do it, you can do it. I can't wait for some of your customers to see this tool. You're going to save them thousands of dollars, everybody. You will save your customer who has his or her own business thousands and thousands of dollars by simply having introduced them to this tool. I can't wait to see these websites start coming up. My Momentum, reminders to build your business. You've got a co-pilot with you at all times. It will make sure, look, as I've been around the world, I've seen some of the most remarkable salespeople, and there's always a question, do you want it badly enough? And of course, when you ask people, and I'll ask you guys, do you want it badly enough? And everybody will be like, heck yeah, I want it badly enough. I want it badly enough. But then it's relatively few who are able to actually go through the processes and show that they want it enough. You're going to have a partner, an AI partner, there with you, helping to make sure that you stay consistent every single day. By the way, it's not moving mountains, okay? And it's not having to be the smartest person. It's just about staying consistent, and the tool will help you to make sure that you are, and take the simple steps that you have to take every single day in order to build a business. All right, everybody. Finally, my prospects. We've got two packages in Lev AI that are going to be launching soon. For those of you that sign up for the $99 package, you're going to have access to a database. Imagine this. Imagine when you're one of those people. And I was talking to somebody the other day. In fact, this person is a successful business person. And he told me, he said, Blake, I'm so concerned in my business about appearing like I'm trying to sell somebody something. Does anybody else feel that way? Like you just don't like getting into conversations where you feel like a salesman or saleswoman and like trying to push something on somebody. I felt that way before. Uh, Guess what? If you feel that way, you know, there's a couple techniques that we can teach you, how to build your belief. You don't even need to do that here. We've got a tool that people are going to be begging for. But imagine being able to try this out on some prospects first that you don't even know, and to gain some confidence in the tool as you go along. Uh, Man, I can imagine how empowering it's going to be when one of those prospects converts to a customer. Then you'll really have a massive amount of confidence to go out and do this business. But wait, there's more, everybody. We have the video feature. We've gone over this before. I know not everybody's seen it. And so I wanted to show it one more time because it's fun and it's empowering. Most people, when they think about starting their own business, literally they think about their own neighborhood. Who's in my backyard? Who could I talk to? We want to help people break down barriers all over the world. Break down that thought barrier. It's not just in your own backyard. You can have a Lev AI business all over the world because now every single person who comes into this company is going to have a twin that can speak in dozens and dozens and dozens of languages. Larry, I'll invite you back on again. Last time we talked, I don't think that you knew how to speak Hindi. I don't think still you know how to speak Hindi. I don't even think that you recorded this video. I think you just sent me a picture of yourself and bang, all of a sudden you're speaking in Hindi. Is that right?
That's exactly right. I don't know what I'm saying, but I know my people in India loved it.
Pretty amazing. So let's check it out here. I think it's going to pop right up. By the way, when you do this, you can either use your photo, or if you prefer not to, you can pick from a bank of sort of photos that we've got there. It's trained really, really well in your own voice. In fact, today I was working on the interactive avatar. A lot of you are going to get these interactive avatars that you can. I'm going to show it to you a little bit later, so I'll skip it for then. But I was showing it to somebody, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that sounds just like you." How powerful is that? Your voice speaking in a different language simultaneously across thousands of conversations all over the world. Okay, let's hear it in Hindi. Sorry, everybody. I got so excited. I got
मैं एलिव एआई के जल्द ही रिलीज होने वाले फोटो 2 वीडियो फीचर का इस्तेमाल करके बेहद उत्साहित हूं। इसे माई एआई वीडियो कहते हैं और यह आपकी तस्वीर को आपकी चलती फिरती बोलती हुई तस्वीर में बदल सकता है। बस अपनी स्क्रिप्ट दें या एआई से लिखवाएं और यह कई अलग-अलग भाषाओं में काम करता है।
Okay, Larry, now you got involved very early in the company, helped us, design some of what we're doing. So let me ask you a question like, you've enrolled a lot of people in India. Give me your idea like on how this actually works for you, because I look at this and I'm like, well, that's really cool, but I want to hear from a business perspective, like, what's this going to do for your business?
Absolutely. And I'll give a shout out to Robin and Marty. I know they've brought in the India team. They're doing absolutely incredible. Both of them have signed up over 300 personals into this business, and they have the India team of about probably 11,000 right now. So this is incredible, Blake, because again, and in Hindi, it's absolutely amazing. They said the translation is spot on. I've also got now my avatar is in Vietnamese, and I've got a gentleman named Tony that I've worked with for 2 decades. He said it's so cool to hear you speaking Vietnamese. And if I didn't know it was you, I would swear with the translation how spot on it is that you were born in Vietnam. And I've heard the same thing from my Spanish leaders because I'm also speaking in Spanish. So and Turkish as well. So this is just a game changer to be able, whatever your business is, if it's travel, if it's crypto, whatever it is, you load your script in and you can literally put it in 40, 50, 60 different languages and send it all over the world. I mean, this is game changing technology.
I love it, man. Thanks for sharing, Larry. I can't wait for you to put it to use. I know you've been putting it to use somewhat, but can't wait for you to actually have full access to the platform and really see what you can do in your team as well.
Thank you, Blake.
Okay, everybody, here is the pricing. It's rolling out here shortly. We're going to get to it at the end of the conversation in terms of timeline and where we're at. Everybody who becomes a part of LevAI gets the My AI video that you just saw. Every single one of you will be able to upload your picture and then create whatever script you want to. And by the way, that might be scary to some of you. You don't have to create your own script because you've got the LevAI tool there to help you write what it is that you want to share. Mind blowing. Make sure you got your messaging on point. Again, I'm a messenger. I care about messaging. That's why I'm so passionate about this tool. Okay, you got the writing assistant, the business profiles. If you've got the pro version, you can have multiple business profiles. If you have the basic version, then it's just the profile for LevAI. You've got the social media growth and engagement tool that we talked about. I mean, the web builder tool, if you have the pro version, the prospect tool for the pro version. There's more to come, everybody. I want you to know the company is launching with this. AI is changing at such a rapid pace. Me and the team, by the way, we've got an incredible team behind the scenes that you guys are going to meet someday. But we're talking every day about getting this out to market as quickly as we can because there's already tools behind it that we want to enhance with. We are going to stay in front of this amazing thing, AI, that's staring us all in front of the face, and make sure that we're adding features that are specifically designed to help small businesses, solo entrepreneurs, sidepreneurs, these types of businesses really, really succeed. What are the challenges are prospecting and follow up with customers. Those are the two biggest issues. And that's where we really, really want to help the types of businesses that you're engaged in. Okay, everyone, this is exciting. I'm going to introduce to you the interactive AI avatar. Now, before I do it, I'll invite Randy on. Now, I was going to share, in full disclosure, everybody, I was going to share Randy's interactive AI avatar. But if you haven't noticed, he can have a lot of energy and stuff, and he's moving around. Look, you're going to see when you get the tool, you gotta gotta sit in one place and be calm because you're gonna be doing some listening to people when they type in questions, and then you're gonna respond. It's amazing. I've got Larry's done, but before I get to there, I want to hear Randy. He's been doing these types of businesses my entire life. He's built up an incredible, vast amount of content over those years as he's led very, very large sales teams around the world. Just briefly, Randy, I want to hear the impact. I mean, imagine now you can be in any number of meetings at one time with any number of people in different languages, in different places around the world, all pulling from the mountain of content that you've built over the last 30 years. I mean, just kind of explain what that means to you and how you think you're going to be able to leverage it in this business.
Well, Blake, thank you. And it's a kind of a mind blower to me. I've got this body of content that I've developed over my life. I teach a leadership series that's called More Happy, More of the Time, Lessons in Life and Leadership. And I've been discouraged because the message can only be delivered in the room where I stand. Blake, starting next week or whenever you say, I'll be able to be standing in every living room in the world at the same time, delivering the message that is so profoundly important to me and that has benefited so many people for so many years. I'll be able to deliver it everywhere all at once. This is not a subtle shift in the change of what can occur. This takes the lid off. It just takes the lid off. I cannot properly express the level of enthusiasm I have for this idea.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Now let's show everybody a little bit about what it looks like. This is incredible. This is the interactive AI version of you. Everybody, more details to come on this. You're going to have to rank advance, and we haven't quite dialed in the rank yet, but not everybody is going to have access to this. First of all, you have to have purchased the pro package when you enroll, and then you need to get to a certain rank, and then we will give you access to this tool. Incredible tool. Let's see it in action. Okay, so before we get going, this is Larry. I want you to notice somebody's typing a question here in that little box. Now Larry's going to respond.
AI version of Larry Lane. You can call me Larry AI. You can think of me as your full-time coach and business partner. I'm here to help you set goals, recommend the right products, overcome objections, close sales, and stay updated with the latest corporate announcements. Whenever you need help with your business, I'm available 24/7 in over 150 languages.
Okay, so that's incredible. Now, I want everybody to imagine, this is a video here. We don't have the tool live here, but if it were live, there'd be a little chat box down here in the right-hand corner. And I might ask Larry a question. Oh, really, Larry? Well, tell me, how would you get started in this business? And bang, it's going to draw on Larry's content that he's uploaded into our system. And Larry's going to give his answer in his voice, the way that Larry would give it. Now, here's what is even more amazing about that.
안녕하세요. 저는 레리 레인의 AI 버전입니다. 저를 레리 AI라고 부르세요. 저는 여러분의 전임 코치이자 비즈니스 파트너라고 생각하시면 됩니다. 목표 설정, 적합한 제품 추천, 이해 극복, 판매 성사, 최신 기업 공지사항 업데이트를 도와드리기 위해 여기 있습니다. 비즈니스에 도움이 필요할 때마다 연중무휴 24시간 150개 이상의 언어로 이용하실 수 있습니다.
Now, Larry, I'm just guessing. I can't remember if that's the Korean or Japanese version, to be honest with you. I'm just guessing, though, that you didn't learn that language this last time we talked. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's absolutely incredible. And the Spanish one. So, and it's cool. This one's more interactive and, making hand gestures. It was really fun to make it and so easy to make it. So it was awesome.
And you'll be able to control that stuff. Like I said, when you get access to the system, you're going to upload your photo. It's going to learn your voice. Larry, it's remarkable to me, like the quality, no matter what language you're speaking, you're keeping the voice throughout the system. It sounds like you, just in a language I can't understand.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had to say the alphabet very slow so it picks up my mouth movements. It's absolutely incredible. This is going to change the game for people that are opening a global market. Look,
It could have been me.
it could
Come
have been
on.
him.
Really. It could have been me.
I love it, man. So, Larry, maybe just explain for everybody, because you've been able to use a little bit, so when you went through the onboarding process and it was learning your voice, just explain what that was like, what you had to do, because people are going to have access to this tool now here pretty quickly, and I want to make sure they all know what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So you just literally, it was about a 5-minute video. I would talk and then I would do my gestures towards the camera. And then I had to say the alphabet very, very slowly. And I think the process took about 5 minutes. And I'm dressed in my blue shirt, stood in front of the background. And within 24 hours, I think I had my avatar, which was interactive, which is incredible. I didn't know about the chat feature, so I'm learning more and more as well. I'm excited right now, and I don't even know what my avatar's saying because you guys have programmed it. I'm trusting you.
Okay, so last question real quick. Randy told me why he thought this was important for his business. Yeah, imagine a little chatbot there, and imagine that I'm sitting in Japan and I'm Japanese or Korean or whatever it might be, and I'm having a conversation with Larry Lane. How's that going to change your business?
Oh, absolutely. I can do an entire presentation for my Japanese team. I also have my incredible friend Tony, who has a big team in Korea. We can do entire presentations now on a Zoom in their language as us. It's our face, our mannerisms, our voice. It's game changing. I've built big teams all over the world, but I've had to use chat features or WhatsApp or translations and all this. Now it's me. That means more to them than anything to have me there because they trust me, and now I can speak their language. And one of my gentlemen, I think in Japan today, said that you speak that better than I do. It's absolutely incredible.
Okay, I think you said something really important, because there's all kinds of misconceptions and fear in the marketplace right now about AI. And it's like people are so scared that, there's nothing going to be real anymore. But you said something that is so important. You said they're going to see Larry. Like, they're not going to see a text message or this or that or me going through a translator. No, they're going to see Larry, because you wrote whatever it is there, and you are, showing it to them, and they get to feel a piece of you. Like, I don't think this would work without your personality. It's what you bring to the table and using the tool to then magnify.
And the cool thing is, a lot of my teams in Vietnam, I always have to have a translator. Now they can speak back to me in English. So it's going to help me too. It works both ways. It's incredible, life-changing.
So it's not taking away the personal connection that you've got with people. It's actually growing the personal connection that you've got with people.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Awesome. Love it, man. Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we're going to deliver unmatched value. If you went and tried to replicate this, again, I think the team, I kind of fought with them when they put this down because I think you would spend way more than $315 a month trying to piece together these tools. And even if you were able to do that, which I'm not sure that you could, they wouldn't talk together, they wouldn't work together, they would all be on their own subscription. And man, it'd be a mess. With Lev AI, you get all these features all put together in one place that work together really, really well for $99 a month. That is unmatched value, everybody. And I want you to know, I'm thinking right now about customers and I'm thinking about the customer pipeline. And I'm thinking about how many customers are going to outweigh partners in this business because I think if you would do a good job communicating about this, which is impossible not to if you just use the system because it's driven by AI, the customers are going to be just killing for this product. I would be, and I am. Strong value for all members, accessible by members around the globe, high member satisfaction, generous payout rates means great commissions for those people who drive the business. Let me tell you what the market opportunity is, everybody. There's a $550 billion gig economy staring us right in the face. Every single one of these people could benefit, of these business people could benefit from the tools that we're about to launch. There's 70 million freelancers in the United States alone. I'm thinking about whoever doesn't hear about this, what a disadvantage they're going to be at in their business, trying to compete against somebody who does have this tool and is utilizing it in their business. There's over 30 million non-employer businesses in our country alone. And we're not just going after the United States. Imagine that. Well, if you use the tool and you get out there and you learn the system, we're going to be very generous back. 50% payback and acquisition bonuses, 20% commissions going every single month, plus the level commissions, the check match commissions. By the way, I was talking to a person the other day, not even about this business, about a different business. If you're going to grow a massive sales force, you know the best way to do it? Make sure that your salespeople succeed. And one of the best ways to do that is to make sure that you've got an interest in their success. And you're not trying to weigh them down, you're trying to grow them up. And when you do that and you get to earn off of what they earn, it drives a totally different behavior. Nobody's trying to put their thumb on anybody here. We all want everybody to massively succeed. And if you sponsor somebody, think about the power of you being able to tap into a small portion of what that person earns every single month and then what hundreds of people earn every single month. That's a powerful idea, everybody. It's not new. It just hasn't been explained very well. And I am excited to see it in action here at Lev AI. Okay, everybody, we're not going to do a comp plan training tonight because we don't have time. We're about to start talking about the updates. However, I know there are webcasts and sessions and trainings going on all day long, every day of the week, because I'm in some of the group chats and I can kind of see the activity in some of the teams. I for sure see the enrolling activity. Get to know the comp plan and what it takes to get to all these levels, because you unlock components of the compensation plan every time you get a promotion, every time you advance. So, man, everybody on this call ought to be lead partner day one when we open the business. Everybody on this call, in fact, ought to be at least advanced partner. Most everybody's going to be a mentor partner right when we launch. You're just realize and teach your new people. You're unlocking components of the plan as you advance through the ranks. So it's always important to keep your eye on the prize and make sure you're building the right way. I'm not here to teach you how to build your business. Talk to your upline about that. They're doing trainings all the time. Okay, everybody, we're going to have global reach and experience. I want you to know we have got a backbone behind us. We have got a solid support system behind this company. We get to leverage Liquor Payment Technologies, hundreds of years of collective team experience, 25 years of history in the business, and over $7 billion incubated in companies over the years. One of the most successful enterprises in all of direct selling. And boy, I want you all to know we've got their attention. They are fired up about Lev AI they're as excited as I am about Lev AI. They can see that this is the future of small business and entrepreneurship, just like I can, and just like you can if you're on the call tonight. Whew. All right, everybody. Are you ready to get into some launch updates? We got through that in 30 minutes. That's pretty good. I'll get through the rest of this as quickly as we can. Everybody, this is the time to really pay attention. There's going to be some things that are moving very, very quickly here almost every single day from now on. All right, first, starting tonight after the webcast, all of you should go log into your back office, because starting tonight, every single account will be able to go in and place all of the people that you have enrolled during the pre-enrollment phase. Okay, so everybody, please go in tonight. This is going to be a large effort. Again, everybody, we've had 30,000 people enroll in the company. I think we're blowing people's minds. People are looking at us wondering what we're doing. Tell you what we're doing. We're coming out with an amazing product that can change customers' behaviors and really scale their businesses. You're going to be able to place everyone on your team. We have put a video in the back office that will teach you how to do that. Everybody, please, after the call tonight, go log into your back office, watch that little video. It's about 4 minutes long, and it will teach you exactly how to place your people. Now, Randy has had access to this tool for a week or so. I can't remember. He's been using it. Randy, anything you want to add about the tool that people are going to have access to tonight?
All I will say is, if you please watch the video, watch it first. You'll then find out that it's very easy. If you start tinkering around before you watch the video, then you're going to get off base. It's intuitive. It's easy. It is, I mean, frankly, as you know, I've done this for a long, long time, and I was shocked at how ridiculously simple it is. I mean, it is click once, click twice, the person is placed. Only thing that I would caution you on is this: the company is not going to receive your phone call the day after tomorrow and say, I placed them in the wrong spot and move it for you. That's not what's going to happen. You need to contemplate and consider what you're doing, because the placement is permanent and there's not going to be manipulation of the tree once that placement is done. So what I can tell you simply is that it works. It works beautifully. Log into Waiting Room. When you log into Waiting Room, click on the one that you want to place. Down beneath, there'll be a little field that opens. You can enter the name of the one you want to place them under. It will then give you that name and the ID. Click yes, click done, and boom, it's placed. Easy, fun.
Okay, excellent. So please watch the video first. Please, we have 30,000 people enrolled in the company that need to be placed in the right home. Make sure you go in and do it. Everybody, I want you to know the tool is designed in a way where you can't game it. Okay. There's not going to be any cheating or anything like that.
Hey, Blake, can I say one thing too? Just make sure, because you can only, like Randy said, move one person once. Most people are going to go for their 5 legs, because you can max out the compensation with 5 legs. So just go ahead and lay it out on paper. There's no rush. You've got plenty of time. You literally need to figure out your strategy, because like Randy said, you're going to see all of your people and they're all going to have placed all of your personals. And then on this side, you're going to have a unilevel that opens up, and whoever you highlight, when you hit place over here, it is going to go directly under that person. It will show you the name, but once you move it, you get to move it one time. So we'll be here to help you. So thank you, Blake.
Sure thing. So yeah, please, everybody, I want you to know, the company is here to deliver amazing, amazing tools that are going to help you build a large business and help your customers really, really succeed. Your upline is here to teach you how internally and mechanically, to build your internal business. So please don't be sending the company questions about how your team ought to look. That is for your upline and you to discuss and take care of. So after tonight's call, that feature will become available. Everybody, I want you to know, I'm not going to tell you the day we're launching the company. I am going to tell you a time frame that we're launching the company. And you'll be able to place everybody that's in your waiting room between now and the day that we open the company. And here's the most important thing. If you do not place them between now and the time that we open, their spot is wherever they are right now. Okay, you've got a window of time to go do your placements. Now, when the company opens, you'll have 48 hours for every new enrollment to go in and place them. There's not going to be exceptions to this rule, everybody. So we have 30,000 people enrolled in the company. Let's make sure we're communicating with every single one of them, helping them to go in and get their teams placed the right way, because it's a critically important time for the business right now. So the video's there. here's where you go. When you log into your back office, this looks familiar. Go to the resources button. You'll be able to see our little training tutorial there. You'll meet one of the gals that works for the company who does a phenomenal job for us and for you behind the scenes. And she'll share with you exactly how the tool works and what to do. Okay, everybody, we're launching with multi-language support. Right now, we've got 10 languages. This is going to be driven, everybody, by activity. So the way to understand which language is coming next is to simply look at where our customers are and where the most customer activity is coming from. The best thing to do is not to just say, hey, it'd be great if we could have the website in this language. We're going to just follow the customers and the partners. And when we see great numbers, we'll be adding languages. That's how this is going to work, everybody. The LevAI platform is already in a lot of languages. So you'll be able to use the tools in all kinds of languages right out of the gate. Okay, here is what everybody needs to know. When we launch the company, we will first be launching on desktop. By the way, everyone, we've gone through a lot of information now here tonight. I hope you're using the Q&A session to get some of your questions answered. A lot of information. We're going to be launching with the desktop version first, okay? The My AI video is going to follow shortly. And the mobile app will follow shortly after that. This is going to be a phased release as we launch this out to everybody around the world. Last week, I said, if you live in an international market, it may be a good idea to go get PayPal. I would tell you, if you've done that last week, thank you. If you're listening and you can hear me right now, if you live in an international market, please go sign up for a PayPal account if you do not have one yet. If you do have one, make sure you have at least $99 in there so that you can take care of your first month's subscription. You're not going to want to miss this. I can tell you, coming shortly after launch, we're also going to be enabling crypto for payments. I don't want anybody to be confused here. We are for sure not building a crypto business. We're not teaching you how to use crypto. We're not doing anything with crypto other than we're willing to take them as payment for subscriptions. Your upline can teach you exactly how to do that. We're using one of the most popular platforms to be able to take cryptocurrency around the world. There's lots of places where it's more popular than credit cards now. So we're happy to announce that we will be taking crypto for payment shortly after launch. Everybody, we've been posting on our social pages. If you haven't gone and liked, subscribed, followed, please do. If you haven't yet gone and commented about what you love about the offering that we're about to launch to the world, please do. Let's get the word out there. We want to launch with a bunch of people who can't wait to get their hands on our product. All right, now, before we end the session tonight, I asked if we could get somebody new on that you haven't heard from yet, who is excited about LevAI and what we're going to do, and who's been somewhat involved in the AI space, and who just sees what we're putting together here and had to be a part of it. So Aaron, I haven't met you personally, but if you're here, if you could turn on your camera and tell us what you're excited about.
Awesome. Thank you. Can you hear me loud and clear?
We can, yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, welcome everyone. And my name is Aaron Spreen, and I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I'm excited because about 5 years ago, I was introduced to AI, a platform that I was very, very excited and went out and built a huge organization. And we're still waiting. So when my dear friend Lior shared this to me here a few days ago, I took my time to do my due diligence and research, because I've been from the network marketing industry for 28 years, building teams internationally for 16 years. And I knew that I needed to bring this to the community to provide another solution, because they've been waiting for a very long time. So I'm excited. It didn't take me very long. I understood that you, Blake, took a lot of I gotchas out of the comp plan, and I was excited. I'm like, thank you. So I'm just really excited. I brought on a few people, about 2 handfuls, about 12 people in a short period of time here, and we're going to get rolling here. So it's very, very exciting times ahead. Thank you.
Awesome, Aaron. Welcome to the company. I'm excited to watch you progress through as you get started here. Everybody, here we are. Lev AI will officially launch in 1 to 2 weeks. We've been honoring our commitments to you all along the way. Last week we said 2, 3 weeks. We're shaving a week off of both ends of that. Everybody, please, please, please go like us on social. Like I said, be following us. We're going to start coming out with announcements, and they're going to be pretty rapid in their pace. 1 to 2 weeks. That means, everyone, that this company may well be launched by the time this webcast happens next week, which, by the way, likely won't be on Wednesday. We can talk about that more. Stay tuned to what is going on. Things are moving at a rapid, rapid pace. Go in, get your teams placed. Please go in, and anybody that you've sponsored, help them to get their teams placed. I don't want to have anybody upset or disappointed because they didn't get the message. This is an amazing time. Please go out and share. The world is about to see Lev AI, and customers all over the world are about to benefit from its phenomenal, phenomenal features. Everybody, I'm in San Diego, California tonight. Wherever you are in the world, I wish you the best. Let's make it an amazing, amazing sort of close to pre-launch and pour gasoline on the fire that we've got going. Everybody, there's only one way to start, and that's to start fast. Let's do it together. See you all soon.